than the typical studio. If you've been watching, you guys know we are headed to Gamicon this weekend, and that's where I'm at. We've been here since Friday, and we are going to start the stream now. I have some willing participants here to play the game. It's going to be the same sessions that we've been running the last couple weeks, but new faces, and they're going to play the characters in a new way. So hopefully it's exciting. I'm not going to have as much camera movement, but stick around, watch. Hopefully the audio's picking up for you guys too. Let me know. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and station this guy. If everybody would like to grab their characters, we will hop into the living room of the Kelly house, which you guys can just pile yourself in there. It gets a little tight once you're in there. Movement in inches aren't super specific when you guys aren't actually in combat. So if it gets a little sloppy inside the house, it does. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and set the scene for you, hopefully. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in vibrant hues of orange and purple. Gregory's truck rumbled down the quiet suburban street, his hands gripping the steering wheel tightly. Exhaustion etched lines across his face, a testament to another grueling day at the construction site. In his rearview mirror, Riley's beat-up sedan followed close behind. The two men had fallen into routine, Gregory leading the way home, Riley hot on his heels. Their shared commute is a silent acknowledgement of their bond forged through sweat and sawdust. Gregory pulled into his driveway, killing the engine with a sigh of relief. Home at last. The porch light flickered on, casting a warm glow across the manicured lawn. Inside, the aroma of Laura's cooking wafted through the air. A promise of comfort after a long day's work. James and Grace, in routine, pick up after dinner, eagerly waiting the movie after the work is done. The family gathered in the living room, faces illuminated by a soft glow of the TV. Sorry, there's no TV. The last group did point that out. I figured that's what you were looking for. Yes, that was one critique I had. The movie flickered across the screen. Some action flick James had picked out. Explosions, car chases. Gregory's eyes grew heavy, the day's fatigue settling in with the calm in the movie. But he fought to stay awake, savoring these precious moments with his loved ones. A low rumble broke the calm. Gregory's eyes snapped open. The sound grew louder, more intense. A vehicle approaching fast, too fast. Gregory leapt to his feet, adrenaline surging. "Stay here," he ordered, moving swiftly to the window. Laura hit pause. The sudden silence amplified the noise. Red and blue light suddenly pierced through the blinds, casting eerie shadows across the room. Strobing colors danced across the walls, faces, transforming the living room into a surreal, pulsating landscape. Grace huddled closer to Laura, their eyes wide with fear and confusion. Gregory peered through the gap in the blinds, his heart racing. A police cruiser careened across the neighbor's lawn, tires tearing up the grass and mud. It fishtailed wildly, barely missing a tree. The vehicle lurched back onto the street, engines roaring. For a split second, Gregory thought it might come right at him. Then it swerved sharply, cutting a destructive path across the neighbor's yard, crashing into Riley's house.
What?
Oh. On impact, you all hear Gregory at the window sees and witnesses the police cruiser collide into his coworker Riley's house. The horn is now blaring. Top of the order.
I did not have anything to do with this. I'm not even listening to that. What? We weren't involved this time.
So the initiative order goes Gregory as father, James as son, Grace as daughter, and then Laura as mother. And that would be Paul, Sam, Scott, then Dan. Awesome work, awesome work. So yes, feel free.
Okay, so I'm already at the window.
Yes, you
And
are.
I saw them crash into the thing.
Correct. So yeah, we can go ahead and
I'm
put
just
you.
gonna turn to my wife and say, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta see what's happening. What happened? I'm gonna see what's happening. But what happened? I'm going with that. I'm going.
But what did you see, Greg?
I'm done with that conversation. What was that? I already told everybody what I was doing. So I go to the window.
So you want to move to the door?
Yeah, and I'm not at a full sprint, but I'm walking faster than.
Yep, movement with these sticks. Everyone has a yellow one other than the son. He's a bit of an athlete, so he has a red stick.
Oh, nice.
If you want to use both your actions to walk, that would just be middle to the end. So that is your full turn, 2 actions to walk, walk. Say if you wanted to exert yourself and spend an energy, you could move this full yellow stick in 1 action and then have something else to do, which you could then run again or do a walk. So you have the option of, moving at like a 3-inch pace. If you exert yourself, you could fully move 12 inches.
My adrenaline's probably going right now, so I don't think I'm going to think about it too much.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hightail it for the door. And
Okay, so first action, you'll go ahead full 6 right at the door, and you want to continue moving.
Yep.
Swing the door open, adrenaline surgeon.
Head over to see what.
Perfect. So we will, and it's so much better once we get out of the house for movement and play. You gonna go straight out, or you want to go down the house? You tell me. I don't want to move your guy too much for you, but
no, I'm just straight for the scene of the. Well, actually, probably did his front door.
Yep, yeah. Perfect. So boom, hightailing it. And like I said, if your character doesn't have one of the items, everybody is considered like, I'm grabbing the thing that I needed.
I don't think I'm stopping to think about what.
Perfect. So then after Greg is James.
James is just going to go to the window and watch his dad.
Perfect.
See what's going on out there. I guess he heard what was going on, but he didn't see what was going on.
Yeah, so if you want to go ahead and give me an awareness check as you are peering through the window to see if you can kind of see what actually happened out there.
And it's just a 1d6?
It's a 1d6, and it's going to be a flat roll, so equal to or less than your awareness.
That does not.
That does not. So you're peering out. You can see the flashing lights. You can hear the horn of the vehicle coming from this direction. But with the SUV in the lights, you're not able to really get more than that.
Right. Okay.
And then so after James would be Grace.
Hey, Grace, what are you going to do?
Grace is gonna walk outside, chewing her gum on her cell phone.
I used 2 energy on that. Right?
Yes, you did.
That's what I'm gonna do. Dad.
And once you get outside, you can
Call
actually
anybody?
you can lose that base.
Okay.
Like it'll go right. You can stick it right in the phone. Yep.
You didn't use any energy.
No.
All right.
Dad, do you want me to call anybody? You want me to call anybody, Dad?
I really am not hearing that at all.
All right.
Teenage daughter, like, I kind of have that.
She's behind. She's outside with you.
Never listen.
All right. Laura.
I go to the door. Well, wait. Yeah, I go to the door because I don't
Okay.
know what's going on.
Grace, did you ran all the way out there, correct?
Yeah.
Go ahead and move 2 of those green beads on your board.
Well, yeah. Okay, maybe I'll.
Or blue, sorry. So that's the representation of you spending 2 energy for your actions. Perfect. Yep. Laura, would you like to run, or are you just going to walk? Everybody else appears to hauled out, other than James is at the window there with you.
I'm not running.
Okay. So yeah, you'll kind of get.
What the hell's going on?
Yep. I'm assuming, Grace, did you shut the door when you left? Door's wide open, probably still.
Door's wide open.
Door's wide
She's
open.
going, and I get
She
it.
doesn't
Yep.
pay for AC.
Grace, get back here. Get back here.
Well, no, yeah, Grace ran all the way out, so
Grace,
yeah, it's
get
your
back
turn.
here.
So yeah, Mom follows Grace up as she ran outside, trying to get Dad, who is ignoring. Alrighty.
You're not going to help things.
So that would be the everyone got their turn. So that would be the end of the first round. The horn continues to blare on this vehicle. In smoke will start to rise. One thing I do not put in the game is fire. Like there's no like playing with fire, manipulating fire. So I'm going to do my best to describe this house being in flames, but not saying fire. So
okay.
smoke is billowing, is starting to build up as the horn is continuing to blare.
Okay.
Top of the order to Paul,
Okay.
playing Gregory.
Do I need to make an awareness check to hear my daughter that I drown out, or do I hear her ask me?
If you
what
were,
do I do?
you can roll that awareness check if you want to hear. It sounds like this character consciously ignores his daughter. So
Sounds like he does.
yeah,
So I got to roll above my awareness.
equal to or less than your awareness.
No,
No,
didn't hear it.
didn't hear. Hyper focused on your best pal Riley's house
Yep.
that has the police cruiser in it currently.
Two more actions.
2 more yellows full.
2 more falls. And
Those things always end up in my pockets. So 1, 2. So Gregory, the father, continues to beeline it straight to to Riley's house. After that will be James, played by
He's
Sam.
gonna pull out his phone and call 911.
Perfect.
that's
Go.
what I would have told her to do, but she's waiting for my.
James pulls out the phone, dials 911. Busy line. It's what you didn't want to expect, but probably what you could have guessed. Busy line. Beep 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 beep.
Can't call 911.
No, I hear that. You're outside.
Yeah. You kind of turn to your shoulder and let Mom know. 911's not working, Mom.
All right. I'm gonna get outside, but like just kind of generally. I don't want to like. I'm not necessarily going towards Greg's house.
Yeah.
You're just like,
I'm just out the front,
Perfect.
and not a sprint or anything either. Just kind of.
So let me see the red stick real quick.
Absolutely.
Are you spending energy or are you just going to want to walk?
I'm hopefully just not spending energy.
So the one walk for one action will get you to in that position. And then if you want your second action, you can walk further out if you would like.
Oh yeah, I didn't use an action for like the call or anything
Oh,
like that. Or?
That's your free action because
Okay.
it's
Okay, yeah, then I'll just take another normal
you can do
walk,
that and walk at the same time too.
walk out, kind of get on the.
Out here, yeah.
Perfect.
I'm guessing keeping an eye out here.
Yep.
So yeah, as you step out, you can the sound of the horn is amplified now that you're out, catching a little bit of an angle. You can see more of the flashing and reflection of the lights on the vehicle still, as smoke is starting to continue to billow out. And your father's beelining it to the house.
Are there sirens still going?
There was never sirens going. Never sirens going.
Awesome.
Yep. It was only the engine and the sound of the vehicle and the cherries. Yep.
Gotcha.
Just the lights, and now the horn is the sound.
Gotcha.
After James is Grace.
Grace
Dad runs even farther away from you.
Grace walks over to get a clear view over by the pickup truck, and she's like, "Dad, do you need any tools?" I gotta fix the house right now.
Grab my stapler. Measuring tape. I don't know.
Go get the duct tape. This is gonna take a lot
Hey,
of
the
duct
guy
tape.
just ran into the house.
Jeez, Dad, I just asked him.
You got a house repair kit?
Jeez, Dad. Jeez, Dad.
He's so sarcastic.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Yeah, grab the house repair kit.
You'll be thanking him later. Yeah. So after Grace is Mother Laura.
I finished getting to the door, I guess.
Yeah. So
Still drying.
first action gets you to the doorway. What would you like to do with your second action?
I'm gonna finish off that popcorn that I had watching the movie.
Okay. So you stand at the doorway, and observe how reckless your family is as they just run outside, just really with no care in the world.
All kinds of care.
Well, I guess yes. No, Gregory does have some true care here.
I never liked that song.
I didn't even hear that. I didn't even hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't go out drinking every day.
I didn't hear that either.
Then you got bowling on Thursdays.
That's great.
I need bowling on Thursday. No,
You know I need bowling on Thursday.
Alrighty. Go ahead. Top of the order. That is the end of second round.
Yeah. Can I get to the door? I'm just about to the door with my next action, right?
Yes. Yep. So if you want to go 2-2, you would be at the door.
Actually, if I go 2-1,
Yep.
can I be at the door
Yes.
and then use my third or
Uh,
second action to open the door and yell in?
So you would
Riley.
do the one. You would only have your free action, which you can do the shouting, but you won't be able to open the door because walk is one action.
Was an action.
Yep. So with your free action, you go to open the door. It's locked, but you are able to
Yell.
shout or give it a thud or something like that.
Yep.
Got anything
I'm
going on
pounding on
right
the door,
Yep.
pounding on the door and yelling.
At this point, you can hear the noise of the fire and the smoke in the kind of the hum of the aftermath of the construction. In the horn just blaringly loud for you now as you get closer to this vehicle. But other than that, you do not get like a audible response with your shout or a bang on the door.
Okay.
James, you are up. So at a glance, these characters will appear as people. With further investigation, with like awareness checks, I can give you more descriptive things. But at this point, these are neighbors coming towards the accident. What would you like to do, James?
I'm gonna run towards the nearest neighbor and ask if they've tried calling 911.
I guess Riley's house, or it would be, yes, towards the shed. And we'll say you would head towards the shed.
Do you think I could probably see?
I probably see that guy.
Yeah. You. What's your awareness?
Well, my awareness is 2.
Is 2. That gives you 24 inches of distance to like identify and do awareness checks in. So yeah, you would make your way probably out to the cul-de-sac, and you would go towards either one of those two. And are you making the run? Yes. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
So run towards this neighbor. Are you saying anything as you run towards it?
Hey, have you tried to call the police? Can you where's your phone at? We need to get some help.
As you break maybe this midway point, it definitely lurches its head immediately at you, and just
No.
and thrust its body in almost like a worm-like motion of just. It's not, the movement's not rigid. It's almost loose.
Mom, someone's drunk out here.
And go ahead and make a flat awareness check again now that you have gotten closer. Nope, not aware. Worst guy to interact with the zombies with a low awareness. After James, after James is Grace.
Grace is like, looks at James and says, James, maybe you should come back over by us.
And he appears to be shouting.
That guy looks not all right. Like, you know, not all right.
You got to do an awareness check.
I don't know that either.
Yeah.
Okay, I do it.
Okay, so your awareness would be a flat roll against your awareness, equal to or less than.
Yes.
You got it?
I got it.
So yes, from where you're at, you see your brother running at him. You hear your brother shouting at this individual, and you pick up on this response, and you really focus in on this individual, and you can. It almost appears as if they have come from an accident elsewhere. This isn't one of your neighbors. This looks like an injured individual.
James, get away from there. Something's not right with that guy.
Say that about everybody.
Yeah, I know I do. But there's something really not okay.
Laura, you'll be right after Grace as your.
Awareness check for that.
Yeah, if you would like.
So 4 or less to see them.
Yep.
I noticed that they're freaky looking.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
I did not notice anything. I'm
The-
just standing at the door.
Yep. You can do multiple awareness checks.
Popcorn is really good.
Yeah, you can do multiples if you would like.
Okay.
It would just end up using your actions, but if you're just hanging out and you're just and you just want to be a mother on her porch, just watching and scowling around,
How many can I use?
you can use up to 3 per turn. So this would be your last shot.
I don't notice anything.
Okay.
I'm oblivious.
So I would keep track of that dice because that's the one you want to attack with. That's your attack dice.
6,
Yeah.
5, 6.
Yeah, that is your attack dice. This is the game where you have an attack dice
Awareness
and
is
a.
4. Like,
Seriously, statistically, you should have been there, but
3 tries.
3 tries didn't get it.
that's awesome.
So Mom continues to stand on the porch and observe. Now it'll be the other character's turn.
Can't let Craig have all the fun.
Heading for the dumpster.
This individual seems very concerned and he's moving his way towards that. And this one seems to be very concerned and he moves at the same speed as that other one.
Is this a concerning speed?
It is a full tilt speed that he's just running right at you, has no anticipations of stopping, and it's thrusting itself onto you.
All right. Well, that sounds like something you're more into, Grace.
All right. All right. That'll be the end of the zombies. It'll go Gregory. I'm guessing you're gonna try to get in that house. That front
I've only
window.
got 1 energy left, so I think at this point I gotta like stop and like
Take a breather.
take a breather because my next move is to go towards.
He did.
the
He
squad
knocked
car.
on. He did. He shouted for Riley, banged on the door quick. Didn't get any response.
So my next move would be to go to the squad car.
Mm-hmm.
And I think right now I gotta catch my breath.
Yep. I would agree. You don't want to breach before you. Yeah, you got
I'm
that.
gonna use my energy or my actions, my 2.
2 actions, so you would regain 2 energy back. Bingo.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. And as you're sitting there,
As I'm doing that, I'm turning to look, to where I'm gonna go.
yes,
And kind of catch my breath, and I'm looking. Do I see that shit, or do I see
Yes.
any of this?
3 awareness. Yes, you do see that guy. If you would like, with your your free action, you can do awareness check on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, you are free to.
I'm gonna do an
rest, and kind of survey. Like my wife's back there at the front door. What the fuck, my son's? You might have a bad angle on your son, but you are.
the cars.
You see your wife and daughter at the house, and now you want to investigate this other individual that is definitely sprinting up.
I'm gonna do an awareness check.
Mhm.
On that dog.
Yep.
2.
Boom. Got it. Just as I said before, this person is running with the intent to not stop until it hits the thing that it's going after. And it appears it's going after the squad car. It doesn't appear like he's going to run around it. It doesn't appear he's going to slow down at any time. It appears that he's going to run straight into the back of that police vehicle, and has already appeared to take wounds and appears to be willing to throw his body out there even more so.
Okay.
Just like a crazed adrenaline junkie that's like, yep, I'm gonna slam my head into the rock, and that's the thing I like to do.
Okay.
Like a crackhead.
All right. Okay, that's my. I mean, I don't really have any other thing I can do.
Yep, other than the rest, yes. So we're gonna head over to the son, James. What would you like to do, Sam?
I think I'm retreating immediately.
Oh, I never did the attack on you. Did I? No. Let's do that real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you say retreat, I'm like, wait, I didn't.
Because I know this is obviously it's right
Perfect,
in front
I'll
of
just
my
do one.
face. This is a
Yeah, so my fault. I forgot. His first action was to run at you.
Yep.
He made it within in distance, and he is going to throw that attack.
gonna strike.
This is a contested roll, so you will need to roll d6 plus your brawl, and I will be doing the same. I got a total of a 6.
I got a 3 on the die, and my roll is 2 for 5.
So 5. So that means I have 1 success coming at you, meaning you would take 1 damage. And at that point, you would be locked in hand to hand.
Because there's a difference of 1?
Because there's 1 success, yes. If we, oh, hold on, Sam.
Gotcha.
This is where you could manipulate it with your willpower. Knowing,
gotcha.
oh, he only got 1 success. I can spend 1 willpower. That makes it even. No go with an even.
Yep.
Tie goes to the defender.
Yep. I'm gonna do that.
So yeah, go ahead and move one of your blue beads as your willpower up, and that'll be permanent.
So right now I have like stacks of like blue and purple,
Yes.
green, and so is that?
So
Do I need to?
nope, your health is 5. So that'll be these first right here. These extra 2 would be the helmet that your character has.
Gotcha. Okay.
The helmet, the armor. So you have orange.
Yeah.
Your character is considered to have light armor on. If you want to say, nah, we're playing this as real as we can. Mom doesn't have her armor on. Let's let him die. Or you can say, no, we geared up in the back of the truck. Or you guys may have the time to do that still. But I just gave you characters that shouldn't die right away.
Okay.
Perfect.
Because you do have a little bit of equipment.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's your health. This one's your energy. Blue should be your willpower. Why do you have so much willpower? Because you should only have 4. Did you get the boards wrong? No.
What's your willpower? 7.
So. All right, there you go. That's right.
Okay.
Not sure how you ended up with the extra willpowers, but that's all right.
Perfect.
So yeah, you would just shift this one up.
Wonderful.
Boom, like so. And the willpower is spent to balance that attack out. So you're able to evade. Now it's your go. Since he didn't succeed, you're not locked in combat. Get the hell away. Yes, and as you turn, you see that there is another individual just lurking its way towards you as well. Yeah, yep.
That is like a move and a half.
To the truck.
Yeah, so
That would be 1 energy and then a walk for
1
you.
energy and a walk.
Yep.
You get to use another energy.
Boom.
That's my plan. And no dad's got hammers in that shit.
Go ahead and move one of your energy beads up. Sam, go ahead and move one of the energy beads.
Energy, wonderful.
Yep. Thank you, Scott. And then yeah, you're up, Scott, as Grace.
Grace is going to.
Grace?
What?
They're gonna try and kill you.
What?
They're gonna try and kill you.
Grace is like gonna climb into the back of the pickup truck,
Okay.
and she's like, "Mother, there are undead over there."
Do you know that?
We know that there's. You're probably
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's TV shows and video games with Walking Dead, but this is the first time that you feel like this is an injured individual stumbling and walking. This is very confusing that this is happening. This is very surreal.
And so I pick up the hammer and throw it at my brother, James. Hair of James.
Oh, not throw it at him. But
They
throw
just
it.
hand it to him.
Toss.
Overhand toss.
Toss. Yeah, go ahead and roll a flat athletics. So flat.
Athletics
Yep.
were- Okay, got it.
So equal to or less than your athletics.
No, I don't do it.
Don't do it. So you go to toss it out, and it stays right there. Leave it where it's at. Boom. That's where it landed.
Okay.
You threw it, catches the edge of the bed, and bounces over here. Dad's head turns around like a praying mantis. Was that my goddamn? Was that my 250? Was that my F-250?
I'm playing with my tool.
Yeah. Was that?
I told you to leave that alone.
Yeah. Was that my little Milwaukee? My real?
You don't want me to come over there.
Laura, the mother is up.
Okay.
So your son is now running in fear from these undead, crack-headed type individuals. Daughter Grace has hopped in the back and attempted to throw a hammer at your son.
My 6 boyfriends are here.
Yeah. And your husband Gregory seems to be catching his breath just outside the door of Riley's house.
Taking it apart.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesdays, right?
Mom, I thought you quit smoking.
What a day to quit smoking.
I picked the
I'm
wrong day to
getting
quit.
too old for this.
So what would you like to do?
I think she's gonna run into the house to get the medical kit.
Okay.
She thinks there's people injured all over.
Yeah. So you want to go ahead and spend 2 energies? You're hauling butt at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She's worried that it's an emergency now.
Yeah. So that'll get you to the kind of the in between of the kitchen and the living room. The med kit's going to be underneath the sink in the kitchen. So next turn you'll be able to finish that out. Now the other creatures are going to go. The other people.
Oh.
And luckily for Gregory that you are exhausted and it almost is like you just had to wait. Otherwise that guy might have had a chance to spot you. And this thing's just continuing to run full tilt at you. And this one does very similar as it picks up on you and your aliveness, where you're fresh, you're still alive, and that is the end of those characters. Gregory, you're up. You want to continue resting, or are you going to breach the house? This window is cracked in like broken. You can access through it, but smoke is billowing out of it.
Just watch that dude jump on top of
Yep, just aggressively slam his body into it, and he's just tearing into it. He did try to open it. The door is locked.
And then I just pounded pounded on it, and,
And
then it was just like,
yelled for Riley.
and then, but now like so that I'm gonna turn around, and look back, and see what's going on back here.
Okay.
So that's one action right there.
Yeah. If are you gonna. Okay, so your awareness 3. So yeah, at that distance, you turn, and yeah, you are full aware now. Your daughter's in the back of the pickup truck. Your son appears to be maybe attempting to climb in the back of it. And there's two weirdos running after your son, similar to the previous weirdo that looks like he's under the influence of
These are my
something.
kids, so I'm gonna run this way.
Okay. 2 runs that way.
2 runs that way. Or did I already use an action?
No, the turn that doesn't.
Free action.
Yeah, turns the free action with the run in the everything.
I'm gonna use my 2
Yeah,
actions for,
those yellow sticks end up all over the place. Perfect. Boom, boom. So then
2 right by the
dice. Yeah. So then James.
James.
Not.
Car door
Yeah.
there, look at
into the driver's seat.
action.
Does Gregory lock his truck at the end of the night from work and construction? Nope. Okay. Go ahead.
I had the keys. I had
Yeah.
the keys under the seat.
Perfect.
Would James, 17 years old, he's not really. Oh, I guess he is driving.
He's driving.
Yeah. Would he know where his dad keeps keys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use them all the time.
Absolutely. So 2 actions. One's open the door, gets in. Second one scoots all the way over. Go ahead and give me an awareness check to see if the keys are easily found. They should be. 2. Dang, James is pretty oblivious. So you can manipulate that with awareness if you want to get these keys really bad, or you can just say, no, I can look again. I can look again. They should be here. I can look again, wait another turn and look. Or you could.
Full round action to lock the car.
You want to be able. It's not. You don't. They're not going to open the handles.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's not necessary in
Probably
this.
doesn't have fine motor.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
yes.
yes.
Then yes, I will wait till.
Okay. So yeah, you get in, shut the door, get over, and you're recklessly looking underneath for the keys.
Not even looking. I'm keeping my eyes up.
Okay.
Like just kind of feeling around.
Perfect. After James, Grace, brother hops in, shuts the door.
And Grace is like, picks up a shovel because she's like getting scared now.
Yeah.
And she's like, Dad, what do I do?
Grace is turned towards you as you're hauling butt towards them.
I'm
Dad,
looking at my father.
Get in the house.
get in the house.
I don't know. I got nothing better. That's all I had to add.
Get in the house.
Well, the house is a safe point.
All right, so Grace jumps out of the back of the truck and starts running.
Yeah, right about
towards-
there. Yep.
Running towards the house with the shovel in her hand.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Just don't try to run through the door. Right. Like that.
So Grace starts heading back towards the house. Laura, gonna finish grabbing the med kit. Yeah, not this turn, but next turn you guys are gonna basically run into each other at the door, right there at the living room again. Now the creature's turn. Right?
Drop the shovel.
Shovel in the house. Got rules. It's not rules.
I thought you were gonna try to hit the zombie with the door and open the door.
We're gonna go low. It goes towards James. High numbers. It goes towards Grace. Low. Okay.
Going after the door.
Yep. Both of them go after the door. La.
Oh, that's the way you drive.
Alrighty. You did. Yeah. Thank you for that. That's great.
Did
Good job, Paul.
Good job. So that's the creature's turn.
There's Riley.
Oh, shoot.
Gregory, Paul, what would you like to do as playing Gregory?
Oh, shoot. So those two that I gained back I spent. Yep. So I've only got one energy left. Well, I'm going to make... So I can only spend one more energy.
Okay.
So I'm running back to where my daughter is here.
Yep.
And then I'll walk.
Okay.
So all my energy's gone.
You are huffing and puffing as you get within feet of the doorway, and your daughter, even in the sense that you can't even shout at her anymore. You're trying to catch your breath. Great. Yeah. It's a lot of hand gestures at this motion with.
Not dropping the shovel.
At some point, she's gonna get tired of listening to you. I can tell. She's gonna get tired of listening to that.
It's happened already.
I'm is it
Yep, your turn, James.
looking for the keys, and if I can't find them, then I think I'm just gonna hop out
Okay.
the driver's side.
Perfect.
And follow my dad and sister inside.
All right.
Quit acting like you're my
So first, didn't find him. So we'll say that was your free action, or your free action.
Mm-hmm.
So you have now two more actions. What do you want to do with them? You did your free looking, and you're like, do I just keep looking? Do I go?
Willpower. How much did you miss it by?
1, 2. I missed it by 2.
Oh,
Yep.
then that'd be more.
Get out.
Okay, first action, open the door, step out. Second action, spend a walk. Okay, perfect. Gonna walk. Are you? Describe to me how you're walking over there, like as best you can. How you got out and how you're going.
So, yeah, I think.
Thanks, Dan, for the help. It's all. Yep, that's all I was queuing in on. You're ducking a little bit.
Yep.
He hears
Definitely
his mom's voice.
trying to open the door just as little as possible.
Okay.
Trying to slam it shut. You know.
Okay, perfect.
Classic sneaking in after curfew.
So every teenage boy has that mastered, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
At least they think they do. So then we'll go over to Grace. Dad told you to get in the house. You going, continuing? He wants you to drop that shovel.
I'm not dropping the shovel. I'm scared. I'm going into the house. I'm like holding on to the shovel, making sure my dad's in the house.
Okay. Shovel down. Okay. As you get in get inside the house, you can see your mother Laura, who is hastily has the med kit and is almost startled to see you, but is adamant about getting out, or just probably curious. I guess it's your turn after, so you guys can do that exchange. I'm sorry.
You don't need it. It's not going to help. Okay.
So yeah, you continue towards.
I'm going to the door, hold the door open.
Okay.
I'm going to probably see them coming towards the door.
Yes. So you and Grace are kind of there at the doorway, with it perched open, having the conversation. Grace is saying they don't need the med kit. You're still curious about what's actually happening out there. You can see your husband.
And I'm getting ready to like slam the door behind them as they come inside.
Perfect. That's them. So now these critters will go. They're gonna keep on keeping on, because I'm willing to bet I'm not gonna roll a 1. So yeah, they're oblivious. They're still pawing at that door. They do not hear Gregory running. So just before the top of the order to Gregory, you all hear 2 quick gunshots go off from Riley's house. Gish, gish. Top of the order to you, Gregory.
All right, so I've got no weapons in the house. I'm not a gun owner or nothing.
No gun owner, but you do have the shovel, the pocket knives, the kitchen knives, long stick as a spear,
So I'm gonna-
hammer.
So I've got no energy left.
Yep.
So I can walk
Walk
to the
to
house.
walk to the house. We're gonna say you're just at the doorway here with your wife, not quite stepping in.
Really, this is no time.
The kids are old enough. James.
All right. I want to try and grab that hammer real quick.
Totally. Yeah.
With, like, what, do I have to get like all the way in the truck bed, or
Or is there a better looking weapon?
Everything that's back there. So there's like what looks like a toolkit, which would grant you repair abilities. There's a couple hard hats in there that would grant some armor for you, a baseball bat, a hammer. So it's just generic.
You know what? You're athletics. I am hopping in the back.
Yep. What's in your athletics is 4.
Yes.
So with athletics, you're able to move your distance, and that's 4 inches. So yeah, easily hop right up in there.
Perfect. And then my goal is just to armor up. I'm gonna put a helmet on and try and dual wield.
Yeah, you don't have to roll anything for that. It's with these items. They're already like found items.
Okay.
If you were to go like loot a body, then you would need to roll to find it.
Okay.
So these are fine. Yeah, suit up. Grab your helmet. Grab your bat. I won't have you write any of that on the character sheet. You may have some of it. I think you have the helmet already.
Yep.
Yeah, helmet's already on there. In the bat, I think the stats for that are on Gregory's sheet. So we will reference that if you need it. Oh, we went hammer bat? Perfect.
At the very least, I can get one of these weapons in the house.
And then that'll be your go, Grace. Mom's standing in the doorway waiting for Dad to come. Dad's exhausted, but he's making his way in. And you're not seeing, I mean, if you peek all the way out, you can see your brother's, looks like he's suiting up in the back of the truck. Grab that hammer that you tried to throw at him.
Well, it's my turn, right?
Yep.
So I look at my dad and I'm like, Dad, I think James is going to do something stupid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Manifest it, yes.
Aren't you going to stop him?
You're right. You're right, hon.
Oh my God. I was like born into this thing.
Yeah. If you want, you can eat a food to regain more energy back quicker since you are so exhausted. Instead of being like, oh, I'm only getting 2 per turn, you can rest and then eat a food. Being here at the
house.
Yep.
Before I rest.
Perfect.
You're gonna go grab a granola bar.
I gotta check and see if it's on the station break.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be on the news.
You just gotta go grab it.
Right? Because it was you hopped in, Grace is going, and then Laura goes, right?
Yep.
Laura or Mom, Dan. What's Laura? Laura's probably just still waiting with the door then, right? Waiting for the husband to get in. Okay.
Him in.
Pulls him in. Absolutely. Go ahead. and make a flat athletics or brawl check, whichever one you choose. Or brawl, whichever one you want to use.
Athletic check. And I have to.
Yeah,
that's a three.
yep,
Three or
equal to or less. Yep.
I did not do it.
Don't get it.
Every 17 times. Where did these rolls last night?
So yeah, your husband's feeling like a sack of potato, and he's really not helping you. He's hunched over so much that you're just like, get your ass in here, but not budging. So now it'll be the zombies.
Looks like they're mostly going for Riley's house. So I think we're fine.
I'm getting this one drive around.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Excuse me.
All right. The creatures do begin to move to the sound of the gunshot, which in the horn of the vehicle continuing to go, but as it is slowly dwindling as the fire and the smoke has started to consume the vehicle itself. It's slowly, by the end of this round, will just fade away and no longer exist. Oh, this guy almost didn't move. Yep, yeah, he'll need to move as well towards the gunshot. Yep. All right. Paul, what would you like to do as dad?
Greg's gonna get in the house.
Yep, that's what we figured. Gets in the house.
And rest. I'm gonna direct Grace go to the kitchen and get all the cutlery you can find.
Got it, Mom. Mom, you can count on me. Not like James.
That's
Good
dad.
girl. Good girl. That's a
I'm
good
That's
girl.
Dad.
You know I like you best.
I know. That's why we're gonna leave him out there.
I don't.
I'm just gonna tell her what she wants to do.
All right.
I know this has to be done. Right now, I have to make my daughter.
Let's go see what's on Netflix. Jeez.
Yeah, start the movie back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause. What the hell?
So-
I can tell you guys to pause the movie.
So go ahead and regain your energy back for the rest.
For how many?
Just the one rest. If you want, during that rest, we can say you consume the one food that you have.
Yeah, I'll grab a granola bar.
Yep, grab the granola bar, or
Get one out of that.
you will get whatever dots you have in survival, which is 3. So you would end up with a total of 4 energy back off of that rest.
Okay.
Boom. That's the end of Gregory. James.
Would that be a full round? If I used an energy, could I get there in one?
Yes, you can. With your athletics, yes, you're absolutely stepping onto the side of the pickup bed and leaping out towards this thing. You're nice. You're 17. You're athletic. You're in a nice shape. So
Awesome.
go ahead and roll a d6 plus your melee. I got a 4 total.
I got an 8.
8 total. So that means you have 4 successes. So with that, now you'll add the weapon's damage, whatever that is. Should be a 2. Using the hammer or the bat.
I think I used the hammer.
Okay.
So that's 2 damage.
2 damage. So that's a total of 6 damage with your 4 successes. And then the 2 damage, you do a total of 6 damage to it. Just careening this thing in the back, and it just stumbles. And it took a hefty hit, but it's still standing on its feet.
And then
That would be your full turn.
that would be both actions.
That would be both actions. So
Gotcha.
2 energy spent for that. 1 to run, and the other to execute the hammer swing.
All right.
Laura and Grace, I believe you guys are still kind of paying attention to that. Yeah, Laura, you witness that 100%. Grace, you're up.
Okay. Grace is like,
You going to get those knives, right?
yeah.
Like
Grace,
your dad told you to,
Grace
right?
got the knives. She comes back with the knives.
Okay.
So I, you know,
You run as quick as you can into the kitchen to grab the knives. Okay.
Bring whole block.
Yeah, she brings the whole block. Perfect. Knives
Don't
for.
select. I don't care. Bread knife, steak knife.
Yeah, piece.
okay. So I got
Butter
the knives
knife
and
okay, Dad?
I start handing out the knives to my mom and dad.
Okay.
And I keep one for myself too.
Everybody has a knife. Grace hands father a knife. Laura gets a knife, and Grace has a knife as well. Everybody has a knife.
And I look at mom and I'm like, or I look at dad and I'm like, Dad, do you think I should throw a knife over to James?
Don't throw any knives.
No, he's got his hands full.
Okay.
Throw a knife. Throw scissors next. Here.
I'm really happy nobody said so much. Quit asking me the obvious answer.
We caught it. Yeah.
Laura,
Yes.
Dan playing
I
Laura.
am not happy about this guy and my son.
Correct.
That dueling right there going in battle. So
Yes.
I'm going to attack that guy with a knife.
Okay. So you're going to go ahead, take 1 action to walk 3 inches, put you within range. Uh-oh.
Melee.
Yep.
She's doing a Matrix thing.
Yeah, that is cool.
Good fall. Perfect. Alrighty. I think she may have a knife. You got a knife on her? Perfect. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it. Takes a village sometimes to get this game running. Keep it flowing, especially when I have a lot of zombies on the map. I really
I
rely.
see my brother being attacked. I gotta go use the bathroom. But I see my brother being attacked, so take over for me when it's my turn, and have her come out to help her brother.
Perfect.
Perfect. No problem, Scott.
We'll do Scott.
All right. So you come out and go ahead and roll a d6 plus your melee. I got a 5 total. 4 total?
Total.
Rolled well.
Finally, you got 6 willpower though, so you can use
Uh,
one.
So I got a 5 total, you got a 4 total, so no successes. So you can spend 1 willpower to re-roll that dice if statistically you think you got a better chance of rolling higher, or you can do the guaranteed thing, like Paul's saying, and spend 2 willpower to guarantee the 1 success at least. You gambling man, or you
One willpower.
he's gonna gamble.
This dice has been rolling high all day.
Okay, let's see that 6 or 5.
And I knew it. I said it, and I felt it after I was
It would
looking around
betray
for
you.
wood.
I told you
I was
it would
looking
betray
around.
you. That stupid dice.
I
Yeah.
was looking around for wood to knock on, and there's nothing.
Nope.
God.
So yeah, make sure go ahead and spend the energy also for that attack. And you're almost hesitant. Like you know that this thing is going to attack you or your son at any moment, but you've never jabbed a knife into somebody. You're just a little hesitant, and you restrain yourself. So that is a miss for your attack. Now it is the creature's turn. Yeah. Yes. Awesome. Yes. There may be a little bit of that. Like, wait, do I recognize these guys?
I swear I just saw him selling Girl Scout cookies down in the supermarket. Yeah, we're in trouble. Oh, we're in trouble.
Nope.
Right about there.
Okay, this one in front of you, Laura, after you tried to jab the knife at it, it is definitely going to swing back at you with its hands, its face. It's just lunging its body onto you. So this is going to be a D6 plus your brawl this time. Yep. I got a 5. 4. So you can spend 1 willpower to, because I'm the attacker.
Yeah.
If you equal us, I have no success.
Yeah.
So boom, first attack, nullified, does not happen. Second attack, same thing here. I got a 5 again.
Nice.
7, good. So being a little hesitant with the first attack that you did, you kind of managed to keep a good distance, and you're able to stay away from this thing as it's thrusting and lunging towards you, trying to attack. And that is the end of theirs. So top of the order to Gregory.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Got the knife.
Gonna head outside?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna run out.
Okay. Run out. As soon as you get out there, there's a guy immediately to your left. Your wife is immediately to your right, then someone is attacking him. Or attacking.
I'm going for that guy over there.
This one or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm unimpeded and he's gonna otherwise gonna back attack everybody.
Yep. So 1 energy is to run all the way out here to the front. And then your second action, second energy, stab that guy. Sorry, I'm grabbing a couple things and grab my own dice instead of grabbing yours all the time. So I got a 5 total.
We got a 9.
9 total, nice. So that is 4 successes plus the weapon's damage, I believe, is a 1. So that is 6 damage. Nice. All right, and that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Ran outside. See the dude go to stab. James, just in front of you, this guy and your mother are almost tussling, trying to fight. She has not yet been hit, but this thing is doing everything it can to just bite down on your mother.
Yep. Nope. I'm attacking the one in front of my mom.
Okay. With the hammer or bat? And you will notice with the bat, for the damage, it has a 2-3 rating. It's over here. Sorry. Yeah, you don't notice that because you don't have it on your character sheet. Sorry about that.
No, it's right.
Bat has a 2-3 rating. That means one-handed is 2, two-handed is 3 damage.
Drop the hammer.
Just because you are doing the two-handed thing, and that's the only time that it ever matters. Because most of the time people have the bat and they go, "Well, of course I'm using it two-handed. I don't have it." You have 2 things, so you are at that disadvantage. Yeah, at this point, it's so chaotic, I don't think anyone's shutting the door with how much movement has happened in the doorway as well.
Tossing that hammer inside the door.
Okay. Just a flat athletics. You got 4 athletics, so you should.
So it lands on the shoe.
So you just stop it or whatever. Actually, yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Oh, then two-handed.
Boom.
Batting.
Alrighty.
Plus what?
I got a 3 total.
I've got a Melee, 7.
7
plus
to
3.
Oh, so your attack was a 7, so that is 4 successes plus the weapon's damage.
Gotcha.
Boom. How do you do it? Because this one has already been hit. So how do you do it?
I think I'm just striking. I'm hitting a home run.
Hitting a home run, just full swing.
Yep.
Going for the head, going for the body, easy shot, whichever one. Yeah.
Yep. Knocking the head clean off.
Boom. And it's like hitting a pumpkin.
T-ball.
Boom.
Oh, I have not gone.
Yeah, we didn't. It's still been a turn, so it hasn't even come back to you yet.
Okay.
But it's your turn now. Good timing.
Okay, I'm coming out. I'm gonna.
As you get out, I'll explain quickly. Your brother just hit a home run across this thing that was attacking your mother, and it just falls to the ground like a sack of potatoes. And your father had just got outside, took a hard left-hand turn, and is attempting to fight another individual. This is a full-on attack, it feels like.
I'm gonna take the shovel and smack this thing that's attacking my dad.
All right, so first action is going to be 1 energy to run outside. Second action is going to be 1 energy to swing that shovel. And with the bigger the weapons, you'll notice they do have a range on them. So standard hand-to-hand combat is 2 inches. That's where you can brawl and punch each other. And if your weapon, like a hammer, gives you 1 inch, that means you can strike at 3.
My spear's 4, that means you can throw it.
No, that means you can stab it at 6 inches total. So you don't even have to be close. The benefit to that is when you are right up on a zombie, they get their brawl when you're right up on them. If you're outside the range, you might have it in their container already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I mean, like, where
Oh,
do I get it from?
You tell me you grabbed a stick off the ground, it's out of the back of the truck, yep. Or you say, hey, where'd the stick come from? I go,
It's the yardstick that was out there by the door.
exactly. Thank you. I love the improv. So what I was saying with the distance, if you're too close to a zombie, they're going to get their brawl, and it's going to be harder to hit them. If you utilize that range, you're going to be more successful with striking on them. So with that being said, Grace, do you run right up on this zombie?
I'm gonna take the shovel and smack him on the head with it.
Okay. I got a 6 total then. And what was your total? Oh, go ahead.
I got a 1.
All right, so this is a fail. Kind of like D&D, when you roll a 1, it don't automatically break, but the weapon does have a break value. And what is the break value of that shovel? A 4. So you need equal to or less than 6. So you go to swing this shovel. It's slightly unwieldy. It's foreign to you to even attempt an attack with a shovel, and you miss as the shovel slams against the house on the brick, and you watch the head of the shovel break off. And you're left with just a stick in your hand, basically. It is still a usable weapon, but it's not as effective as the shovel once was. When you break something like a medium weapon, it gets downgraded to a small weapon. Same thing with a large. If it breaks, it goes down to a medium weapon. So now you basically have a stick in your hand that acts as a knife. And that was both of your actions, Grace. Laura, you're up, son.
Spear for that guy over there behind this sun.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, don't have to move at all.
Okay.
And go ahead, stab away.
This is melee, right?
Yes, it is.
2.
2. I got a 5. Then my 5 is the total. So what did you get? 2 plus your melee, even.
I
Oh,
rolled a 1.
so you'll have to re-roll that again for the break check.
Oh, yeah.
I think the spear has a 5, maybe
4.
4. So. Yeah.
That's it.
Nope. Another weapon breaks. So yeah, you go to stab with it.
You guys are totally useless.
You go to stab with the spear. and you're just applying pressure on both ends of it as you hold it with two hands. And you can tell it's been sitting outside for maybe a couple years as it's very rotten and it just snaps in your hands. That was your first. It's still it's a large weapon, so it's still just downgraded. You can attack with it again, but it's not at that 6-inch range. It is only at a 4-inch range now. And that was your first action, so you can go ahead and do your second
Oh, okay. I can miss again.
if you want.
I got a 3 this time.
A total of a 3. All right. Yeah. Let's see if I can get. I got a 3, so it's even. You can spend 1 willpower to get that success just to get the damage. The benefit to this is you're in control of combat, and potentially your son can get a bonus from you being successful on the attack. Okay. So it does kind of carry over a little bit. It may be warranted. Boom, gets the 1 success, and then the spear does an extra 1 damage. So that's total of 2 damage to that one. And then that would be 2 energy for you for that turn as well. And now it is the creature's turn, the zombies. We'll just go ahead and start with James. I'll get these 2 attacks out of the way, and then we'll move over to the other attacks, and then I'll move the stragglers. So James, go ahead and roll a d6 plus your brawl. Ooh, I got a 7. So that is 5 successes coming at you.
Willpower, let me re-roll.
Absolutely. So you spend the 1 willpower, re-roll that 1. Can't do any worse.
Okay, of course.
Oh, what a willpower expenditure. So what's your brawl?
My brawl is 2.
So you have a 8 and I had a 7. So you're good. Very well spent willpower right there. Second attack. 7 again. Did you roll another 1? Oh.
I did. I'm not gonna. Yep.
We'll just use those high ones or the low ones when you're doing a flat roll. The high ones when you're attacking. They change. They know.
I think they're gonna do one, and then they do the other.
So you're just gonna take this hit?
Yeah. I'm gonna take this hit.
And so you had a 2. So that's 5 damage coming.
What? Actually, no.
Re-roll it. Yeah.
I'm
Re-roll the 1.
afraid of dying with Will.
Yeah, I was gonna say you wouldn't die to this, but statistically, you have the best chance of improving on this roll of a 1. 6, so 7. So now you're only taking 1 damage. Yes, another. You just pull it off your beads on your health. Yeah. Yep. So if you take damage, you just start pulling beads. So go ahead, Sam, pull 1 of those off. And luckily for you, you grab that hard hat, so it's not actually taken away from your health. It's just taken away from the armor of that. And then now we will go over to Grace and Gregory. Gregory was first there to attempt the attack, so you're going to get 2 attacks at you, Father. So D6 plus your brawl. I got a 6. 4? So 2 successes coming at you. Do you want to change that with willpower? All right, spending 2 willpower right off the rip negates that attack. Perfect. Second attack. 5. 9. Big heavy defense there. Nice. So yeah, you're confident. You work with your hands every day. This stumbling fool's nothing for you. You horse around with grown men at work, so it's like you're tossing lumber around. This is nothing. Nothing. No resistance. And then the loose guys will move. Yeah. He'll continue this way. Actually, yeah.
pylons.
Alrighty. That's the end of their turn. Top of the order to Gregory. We got some willpower spent. We got some health loss. We got energy spent. We're getting into the mix of it here now. What would you like to do, Dad? You're not locked in combat. You're free to move. Otherwise,
I go 1, 2. I tail it for the truck.
okay. All right. There'll be two energy spent there. As you get around the corner, you're exhausted again. After a long day's work.
Before he can even open the door.
Yeah. After a long day's work, you weren't expecting to exert yourself.
You really need to cut down on those Marlboro rats.
Cowboy killers. Go ahead, James.
Yep, James is just swinging at the zombie.
Okay. Oh, I got a 4.
I got a 6.
6. So 2 successes. Plus the weapons damage is another 3, so 5. Okay. As you hit him with that second one, it stumbles all the way down to the ground, and it's just barely holding on, but it still has the desire to just start gnawing and attempting to attack you. Second attack? Second action?
Yep.
Attack?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I got an 8.
5.
5. All right. So yeah, you got 1 willpower left. I'm sure you're sitting with that one. So first attack was solid. Second one is a whiff. As he stumbled, it's almost like you just went over the top of him.
Yep.
Grace, you are up.
Grace is going to I've got a knife too.
Yeah.
And I've got that stick,
Yep.
the handle.
Yeah.
So that's going to attack my dad.
Yeah.
I'm going after it.
Okay.
Okay.
And just attack.
Attack down.
Okay. So D6 plus your melee. I got a 9 for one.
Tony, you got to take it easy on those dice, man. Come on.
And a 6 for the other. For the second, first is 9, second is 6.
Okay, so I add my
Me-
melee to it, right?
Yeah.
So I got an 8
Okay.
and a 5.
8 and a 5. So we'll say the 5 was the first one and the 8, so we'll give you a success. How about you guys have fun? So the second one is a hit with your 8 on my 6. That's 2 successes plus the weapons damage is 1. And he already took a little bit of damage. So how do you do it? You whiff with your first one, second one lands, and how's it do it?
I hit and then run a freaking knife right into it. Back.
Okay. As you do, I was about to pull your character. Whoops. Yeah, as you do it, it's very surreal as you're stabbing something for the first time, and its reaction is just to fall to the ground. You're just kind of left in shock that like you just killed something. It was moving, and now it's no longer moving. Sure, you're in shock a little bit here.
You see me looking at this thing with my mouth wide open.
Actually, I'm focusing on this guy that's trying to bite his ankles.
Yeah. So yeah, Laura, it kicks off over to you.
All right, so I'm going to attack that thing. Do I get any additional bonuses?
You get a +1 since James was successful with it last time. Hey, I got a 1. This should do it.
I got 4, 5, 6.
6, so 5 successes. Did you do the +1?
Yes.
Okay, so 5 successes plus the weapons damage. That's 6 total, and that's enough to do it. And how do you do it?
Oh, I stab it right through the back of the neck.
Perfect. And take it all the way to the ground. Just plant it into the ground. Perfect.
Comes off the throat, sticks into the ground.
Honey, that's things are.
James is a little shocked at how casual mom did that. Like, what the hell's?
We need to make sure we get some shout outs tonight.
I'm gonna have a lot of cleaning to do tomorrow.
The yard's on this mess. I'm not cleaning this.
Okay.
Okay, so that was one action, so I have a second action.
Correct.
Do I want to jump in the back of the truck, or do I want to go give you guys all in the house?
Throw me a snack.
Snack.
I didn't say that.
I got some fruit juice in my pocket.
Do it.
Yeah. I think you have almonds in your.
I do.
Yeah. I was gonna say throw the container.
For the rest of the movie.
Where's this at?
That would have been your first food that you ate when you got in. When you said you had the granola bar,
Yeah.
we're gonna say
It was a baby bell.
it was a Baby Bell. Little warm in the pocket.
Satisfying.
Yeah. You want to toss him the food?
Sure, I'll toss him the food.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, you hear your husband from the other side of the truck go like, "I'm exhausted. I need a snack. I'm getting hangry."
Blue Diamond?
Food?
I know they have to tell me something.
Oh, there's salt and vinegar.
No, there's the sriracha.
No,
Oh,
no
it's the
wasabi.
sriracha one.
No.
The wasabi. Oh, you don't like the
You
wasabi.
got the cocoa.
It's a new one. It's a wasabi pineapple.
That's the cocoa dusted one.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Cocoa
What's those
dusted.
extreme heat ones.
Oh
Oh,
god.
no.
You still want them,
I
hon?
told you not to buy those.
You want me to go to the store?
Go ahead and flat athletics roll. Just yep, flat. So equal to
Under that.
yep, equal to or less than.
You're gonna know our names next year.
Oh, David.
Be that die. That's the one for low.
You want a willpower to re-roll it? We only got about 20 minutes left.
I'm just gonna yell, get in the truck. Just get in the truck.
That's almost 4 o'clock.
Enjoyed this.
What's that? Oh, absolutely. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't enjoy, the craziness of it.
Can I use the willpower and instead change my action?
To change your action?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna get in the back of the truck.
Okay. You, if you want to spend energy, you can get in. Otherwise, you're kind of right at the back of it.
Yeah.
Spend the energy.
Oh, yeah,
Nope.
you're not in the truck. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I guess.
Okay. So I have some almonds. All right.
I tell you. Maybe we shouldn't have tried to throw that left hand.
So the zombies are going to go ahead and move. And then it'll be.
Well, that'll make the neighborhood much nicer if they move.
And
I don't even want to think about what this is doing to our property.
all right.
Yes.
You need to pick it up.
Don't get
Wonderful.
Waiting for you. There was like 4 people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're good.
You paid $4.
What'd you buy, Sam?
Yeah, we know that.
Can't wait to see.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Well, we'll be sitting here in anticipation.
All right. So whose turn?
It's yours. Top of the order. The creatures continue to move towards you.
I gotta rest. I can't do anything. I have no energy.
You can walk.
So I'm gonna walk to the door,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna catch my breath.
Perfect. So yeah, we'll go 3 inches towards the door. Yeah.
Open the door, right?
You're right there. Yeah, if you want, your free action could be to open the door. But if you want to rest, you won't be able to step in. So first action is walk up.
Make more sense to get in and then rest.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I can get in the truck.
yes, you can end your turn in the truck,
Yes, that's what I'm gonna.
and then the next turn you can do your
And
resting.
now while I'm resting, I can find my keys with my son. Apparently.
Okay. So you are in the truck. James, what do we think James does? Probably just turns to smash this
James, where's he?
Right here.
He probably smashes that guy. Yeah.
Turn
You want me to
smash.
roll for him?
Sure, sure. So we'll turn, take a little step forward.
Okay. James.
So it's going to be D6 plus his melee. I got a 3 total.
I got a 6.
Natural 6 or 6?
6 with pluses.
Okay, so that is 3 successes plus the weapon's damage, which is 3. So that is a total of 6 on it, which is a pretty good hit. But that is the end of his turn, and that'll take 1 energy off. The green ones there. Pull one of the green ones. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, he turned, took a couple steps. Second action was to swing the bat. Good contact. He's warmed up. All those batting cage lessons are paying off that you guys spent. But after James is Grace.
I look at Mom and I go, Mom,
Get in the truck.
okay, all right, I'll listen this time. So I can do that.
Yep. It's within like that 6 inches. Yeah.
So I hop in the back of the truck.
Perfect. Grace is in the bed of the truck. Laura.
I get in the back of the truck.
Perfect. Laura hops in the back of the truck. And now it's the zombies.
Oh dear.
Alrighty, so James is gonna defend against 1 attack. Scott, rolling it. All right. So you'll roll D6 plus his brawl.
I got a 1.
Plus his
brawl is 2.
total of 2. I got a total of 5 coming at him.
I got a 3.
So 2 successes, so that'd be 2 damage coming at him. And he's only taken 1, so one of those would be the helmet, basically get knocked off his head as it's used up its health points. And then the second one is James does actually take a wound from the zombie at this point. And then after James is Grace. So yeah, you're witnessing your brother's the only one that's not in the pickup truck. And he is...
And I screamed bloody murder.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, you were correct.
Yeah.
It goes to Gregory. That was the zombies, yep.
That was the zombie.
Yep. Gregory, you're up.
Okay, does it take any energy to start the car and start moving?
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. First action is, you search around for a second. James has kind of tousled the keys a little bit out of place, so it takes you a moment to find them, but you know that they're there, so you find them, toss them in the ignition, fire it up. That's your first action. Second action?
I'm gonna back up. Yeah, I'm gonna back up.
Back up to the house.
Yeah, like turn so that I can aim at that dude right there. Of course, he's gonna
Boom.
down way up.
Well, yeah, you are correct with that logic that by the time you go to run it over, it's probably going to be moved, but...
And then I'm yelling at James. Take a counterclockwise lap around the cul-de-sac, son.
Oh. Okay. And he's quick.
And he's quick, yeah. So go ahead, Scott.
So
Yeah, so if he wants to spend 2 energy, he can use that stick twice. Green, yep. He's got a bit there. And I'm
He's getting the back of the truck.
Oh, I'm sorry. He was just hit by an attack. So he is stuck in combat. He has to defend out of that before he can make that remove. He'll still have to spend the 1 energy at least to defend against it. And I'm assuming if he is successful, he's going to run. So,
all right. So he defends.
yep. So D6 plus your brawl. I got a 5.
What are you
It's only a 2 that rolled. It's not that good.
All right, 6.
6. Perfect. So you fight off the zombie, and you do 2 points of damage to it, which is enough to kill it. So how do you do it as you are fighting him off?
Half of its head off.
Perfect.
Boom. Boom.
You create enough space as you're fending it off, and you get that wiggle room to actually make a full swing and take him out.
Do I have any other moves this time?
Yes, you do. You have one more action.
I'm going to jump up on the hood of the truck.
Didn't listen to me at fucking all. Didn't fucking listen to me at all.
You were in the truck.
Jumping on the hood of the truck.
Perfect.
Hang on, son.
Yeah.
Told you. Don't run around.
So Scott, go ahead again as Grace. I'm assuming you're.
Grace is gonna run over here and reach out and have my brother grab a hold of the stick and pull him over.
Perfect. I like it. Yep. Laura, you see the chaos ensuing as your husband backed up the truck, telling your son to run around the cul-de-sac. He's too focused in. He defends off the zombies on and hits it with a critical blow, dropping it to the ground. Hastily, he just reacts, jumps onto the hood of the truck. Grace moves forward to assist him and drags him with the stick up onto the top of the cab of the truck.
All right, so I get my spear ready. I get along the side.
Yeah.
That my husband is going to drive forward, and I can spear that guy as we're passing by him.
Absolutely, yes.
Can't drive with no almonds. Just drive. Just drive. You're always worried about eating almonds when you're driving.
Alrighty. So that's the end of. So with that, there is a thing called held actions. That's essentially what I feel like you're declaring is you go, I'm waiting until the vehicle moves.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold my action. Once that movement happens, then I'm going to make my thrust. In that situation, no matter what it is you're doing in a held action, you always have to spend the energy. That's just the cost of the readiness. So things like firing a gun typically wouldn't cost you an energy, but if you were like, I'm going to hold an action, if anything breaks my line of sight, I'm firing. That's when it costs an energy. And if something never broke your line of sight and you didn't get that opportunity to shoot, you still were on the ready, in focus, so you did spend that energy no matter what. It's just burn the energy. The creatures are going to move towards the noise of the vehicle. Luckily, your son's on it, so now he's not necessarily going around it. Gregory, top of the order to you.
Forward.
Forward.
Go. Driving around the cul-de-sac.
Taking a right?
I'm
Or
gonna go straight. Yep. That guy off. And then just gonna do a lap around.
Yep.
however
So
far I can get.
as you're passing, you hear the thud, the bounce over the body. Laura, go ahead and roll melee. I got a 3. 5. So 2 successes. Shoot it. Plus the weapon's damage is 1. So
You got a 5 on the die. No, I had a 4. Oh, it's 1.
yep. So yeah, 3 damage as you stab this thing. It just almost slices through it as the soft tissue in the speed of the truck just shoves it all the way through and rips out half of its side, passing by. And
Way to go, Mom.
Roller derby.
so you finish right about there. All right, and with the sudden thrust of the pickup truck, I need a flat athletics check from James, who's on the top with a +1 assistance from his sister. So
That's a natural 6 on the die.
That's not good.
That's not good.
That is literally the only way you fail, because you have a 4 in athletics. Your sister gave you the +1, which puts you at a 5. So the only way you failed was rolling the 6. Congratulations. Spending his last willpower, don't re-roll it. Just spend the willpower to make it a 5.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
So you guarantee the success. So with the last willpower that you have, you focus everything you have. You lock eyes with your sister Grace, and you guys just hold tight. Yes, I love that one, Dan. He hits the gas, hits the corner, swings around the corner, and you feel your body shift over.
Turned right then.
Yeah.
The weight goes with
Yep, and Grace falls into the back of the truck, holding onto the shovel, and pulls you in with her a little bit.
And all I can do is think, ran counterclockwise around the rock. All I do is run counterclockwise. But no, you
Well, he
jump
didn't
on
even make
top
the
of the
decision. Scott made the decision for him. We're kind of at the end here, 250. You guys are in a pickup truck. That usually ends the map. You get in a vehicle, you flee the map. We kind of do some non-action role playing, no turn role playing of like, hey, where do we want to go? What do we want to discover? What's our next move? Then I would agree with that. We would set up a new map. You guys would pull in on your vehicle, and hopefully we establish objectives, and you guys would try to accomplish that objective, and we just carry it on as long as we can.
Awesome.
Tony, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm glad you came back.
Yeah, you know what? We'll probably do it again next year. Too.
Yeah, next.
We talked about that last
That's
one. Yeah.
many times. Well, I'm glad you guys found me. If any of you want, scan the QR code. It'll take you right to the YouTube channel. We stream this live every Tuesday on YouTube. A lot of times, new characters, new maps.
Let's put it on our website.
On the
Yeah.
Wyvern page.
Yeah. Can you scan that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just a group of friends. Hobby. I'm just grateful that I got a group that likes to play it with me.
Sweet.
Yeah, we got our own little group, the River Wyverns, and so
Yeah.
So we got our little website. And we always
Perfect.
Post things on there.
Do a little spotlight.
We're gonna post this.
I appreciate that. Thank you guys.
Tony, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank
That
you.
was awesome.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you guys taking on the characters and having fun with them. It went as much as I could anticipate going. So I appreciate it, guys. Glad you had fun. I had fun myself. So
I really admire the
beads. Yeah. The thought process of that is that it's more sensory. There's more sensory there, so you're not just taking dot. You feel it. You have none. You look and you go, there are no more beads. There's only one bead. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I got an hour in between, so I have plenty of time to reset here. But enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'll see you guys around.
All right.
Thank you. All right, I'll be here. Is this Sam?
That's mine. Yeah.
Oh, that's Paul's.
I had to layer up today.
Layer up, yeah. It's a little chilly. Thank you guys. Take it easy. Alrighty. Yo. What's up, Semino? I don't know if you're still out there, but I just caught that chat. The session just wrapped up. The 4 individuals that I had here, Sam, Scott, Dan, and Paul, 2 of which played the End Action Figure RPG last year at Gamicon. So it's great to have those repeat guys come back. They loved it. They got their own little group. I don't know how much audio you can pick up of them. Hopefully a little bit, but they're going to give the game a little spotlight on their website. So hopefully gain a little traction off of that. But I have an hour break before my next session. I'm not sure what to do. I can take you guys around with me and walk around for the hour. Probably not going to do anything too exciting. Or I can go ahead and stop the stream and pick up in an hour with a new group. I do ask if they are okay with streaming and being live. And if they're not, I'm definitely not going to put them through that. So grateful to that last group for agreeing to be on stream. Anybody out there? Who's out there? Semino, you still there, bud? All right, well, we'll go ahead and walk around real quick and see about getting some footage here of some of the booths out here. We got quite a few vendors out here today. Oh wow, this is really cool looking. Look at that table, lights up. Wow. Those guys look like they're setting up for something pretty cool there. This is a new location for Gamicon. Typically, we're in a different location. This year, we moved and they got concessions, if you see behind me there. So that's a plus for everybody here. We love it when there's food for us. Hey.
Who are you guys talking to?
Only one person, but hey, look who it is. It's Shelby, aka NUKA.
Yeah.
Ran into her. I just got done with a session.
It looks good.
Yeah, they had a lot of fun. They're actually a repeat. They played last year, 2 of them.
Love it.
Paul and Scott did, so.
Cool.
And they're gonna give me a little shout out, so I'm like, sweet guys.
Well, I'm hoping to swing past. Almost every time I come by, you're either in the middle of it or
Yeah.
wrapping up. So like, I can't. That wouldn't really work.
Are you
out.
you gonna get a chance to play this
I'm
weekend?
hoping to.
Okay,
That's
so
the
yeah,
goal.
2 more sessions tonight,
Mhm.
and then the one on Sunday. So
Perfect.
you should be good. It's
I'll actually look at the times rather than just assume.
Yeah, so the next one is, what time is it now? Next one's gonna be at 4 o'clock, and then the last one tonight is gonna be at 7 o'clock.
I bet I'll be the 7 o'clock one.
Okay, and then Sunday is gonna be 10.
Perfect.
All right, good to see you, Shelby. So yeah, Shelby's one of our OG followers out there. She discovered us at one of the previous Gamicons, so it's great to come back each year and see her. It's even better to see her in the chats. We miss you, Shelby. Where you been? Where you been? But yeah, I'm continuing around the convention. I'm not trying to spotlight too much here, but you guys can see in the background some of the things. A lot of really good woodwork. Michael, there's some bags boards. What do you think the price is on those custom wood bag boards? Go ahead. If you're still there, Michael, come on. What's your guess? What's your guess? Of course, this is Gamicon, so it's all about the games. All the board games you want. All the board games you could think of. Brand new ones, used ones. They do have an auction room. Right now, we're just in the big convention area where all the board games are. Lots and lots of people out here. At all these conventions, you're gonna see so many 3D printed things, a lot of dice for sale. And then you're also gonna find, like myself, people that created their own games and are trying to solicit it, to be honest. But it's a great place. All walks of life out here, and everybody out here is just looking to have a good weekend and get their game on. Lots of gaming going on. So I'm gonna step out of the main banquet hall here and show you the rest of the place. Just over here in the corner is the library for games. If you want, you can rent games just there. We'll step out into the lobby area. We'll head into some of the other areas. So they do have quite a few seminars going on. They do have the game auction going on. So here in this one, here's we have party game, Blood on the Clock Tower. So fun little party game. Being a game creator yourself, I don't find a lot of times to play games myself, to be honest. So a lot of these I don't know about, but I'm sure you people do. Oh, there's my brother. Here, let me zoom in on him. I'm gonna show him. You've seen this guy on camera. So I don't feel bad. I know that guy, so I'll put him on camera all day. He came on camera willingly. The game auction looks like they just wrapped up in here. So that's where all the used games were, and they auctioned those off in there. Looks like it's fairly empty at this point. Tell you what. Oh, and then they have the computer games. All right. So then in here we have all of the computer games. A lot. Computer gaming. So in there they had about maybe 16 or so computers, most of which appeared to be kids' games, but that's good to have a spot for them. Oh, I had not made it over there. No, thank you. Perfect.
Yeah, it's hiding.
I hadn't seen it yet. Thank you for telling me. So that was the PC gaming room. And here is the consoles. So this makes sense to have this. Oh yeah, they got the 64, they got the Wii, they got every PlayStation, they got Nintendos. They got all of it. They even got a retro arcade X-Men. And a huge stockpile of games that you could rent as well. That was nice. I hadn't seen that one yet. Appreciate them for letting me know. But that's a lap around. We'll head back into the main hall and finish up there. And I will hopefully get back on in less than an hour and go ahead and run another session with 4 new people and see how they can do. I might adjust the threat level knob a little bit and see if I can't kill some people, because they're surviving and I don't like that. Gotta pump those numbers up. So as we make it back around the corner here, we'll head back into the convention hall and we'll finish there with a big shot of everybody that's in today. So here's the hall again. As you come in, you just take an immediate right, and we'll head back down to my table and we'll wrap it up right there, as I need to refuel, I believe. So back to the table we go. All right, Sweet Boy Seminole, if you're still there. We will be back at about 4 o'clock, as long as people playing are comfortable with streaming. So look for that notification. Bye.